Hello, my name is Poran. I'm a psychotherapist, clinical counselor, and clinical supervisor. I want to talk about depression and mental health from an individual perspective, from the heart of people who am I seeing, and they are talking about the interpersonal challenges they have in their family system, the families or parents or loved ones who are culturally affected by the fact that migration has been hard, unemployment at times, the traumas, the history and stories of mental health challenges amongst their families. I mean, and all on and on and on, they are affecting how one person can be led into depression, anxiety, and mental health challenges. One person who's feeling not being listened to, not being cared for, and not being respected in a family, whether the family system is functional or dysfunctional, doesn't matter. Of course, usually the person who is feeling depressed, down, there are always reasons for it. And if you're listening to those reasons, and as a family, as a loved one, as a system, if we can look into what are the ways that the person has been affected, perhaps we can do better for understanding mental health and the impact and influence on one individual person. And of course, the system is a family, and one person in the family suffering from anxiety and depression. The emotions, the level of emotions, the level of insecurities, the level of suffering, and the level of being down is being transmitted to other people in that same family, right? So we are, of course, our emotions, they are contagious, and we influence one another's mood by being how we are doing in our life. So that's why it's very important that we manage to have conversations, communications, and helpful attitude in a family system to see what's going on for the other person. If there are mental health challenges, if there are substance issues, if there are suicide ideation, if there are interpersonal challenges, if there are interpersonal conflict or vocational problems, unemployment going on, financial issues going on, and you name it, all these challenges are affecting one individual, and one individual is affecting the whole system, which is the family or the group of people around the person. So that's why we have to pay attention to those many culturally culturally influence factors that are enabling or disabling us from taking care of ourselves emotionally. I mean, in our Iranian culture, we always think about what other people think about, how other people would react if one person is known as having mental health challenges, is known as having depression, substance abuse issues, or else. So we cannot feel better if we always worry about how other people are thinking and what other people are thinking. Therefore, if we are feeling we are not listened to, and we are not listening to ourselves as a result, then we can assume or expect depression, being low, being down, loss of motivation, lack of motivations, and feeling of helplessness, the sense of helplessness at times, once you're not listened to, not respected, and not taken seriously as a person. Therefore, all these factors are important if we want to take care of ourselves and others in our communities and in our societies. I hope this message goes well to everyone who has a family member or a loved one suffering from depression, anxiety, and mental health issues. Look into those ways you're taking care of the person and how you're dealing with the person's complaints in terms of how the world is, what they are upset about, or what are their reasons for not being happy in their life. So I think by listening, we can do much better. Take care.